All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you, depending on wherever you are around the globe. I am today going to be discussing about the early signs of cervical CA. Early signs of cervical cancer actually are going to be helping us to know which signs can you see and realize that you are not late. You can go to the hospital, you can be cared about, and you will have a chance to have the cervical cancer eliminated in your life. And here I am Dr. Richard. I am Dr. Richard on Dr. Richard Official, and I would like to invite you all to to press on subscribe so that you can see our dialogues, our programs on daily basis as soon as they are uploaded on this channel. To all of you who have been new to this channel, this is Dr. Richard's channel where we discuss different stuff regarding health, especially focusing on women's health. And I would like to invite you to be a part of the family, part of us. And to do that, you need just to press on subscribe, and you will also hit notification icon so that you'll be able to see our programs as soon as they are uploaded on this channel. My name, as I said, is Dr. Richard, and today we are going to discuss a bit about the early warning signs or early signs of cervical cancer. And I would like to cut it short so that I will not make a very long video, because to some of you I'm very new to you, so I should not be doing very long and a bit, you know, worrying discussions. Cervical cancer is almost in the first two killers of women on this earth. So you should pay attention and listen to this conversation or listen to this dialogue from the beginning to the end to be able to catch what you can from this channel. Now, if we can enter into the conversation, what is going to be the early signs of cervical cancer? What will you see and you start noticing like you have signs of cervical cancer? Number one is vaginal discharge. You are going to have vaginal discharge, and explain the vaginal discharge, sometimes associated with the foul smelling, and that vaginal discharge is watery like. It's not like the infections as we used to know. Maybe if you don't know the infection, if you don't know the signs of infection, we will need to have another conversation or another talk about the vaginal infection in women who are not pregnant and those who are pregnant, to be able to differentiate the signs, the different signs of discharge from the vagina. But this time we are focusing on the cervical cancer. Cervical cancer, one of the early warning signs is the discharge. It will be watery discharge, and as soon as you see it, you are a subject to go and see a doctor to be evaluated thoroughly so that you can have a proper management on that issue. If the cervical cancer is well seen early, it gives you an increased chance of survival, an increased chance of treatment, and you will surely not be a victim, or you will surely not be, your life will not be just a perish due to cervical CA if it is seen early and managed early, because the chance of healing and being cancer free is very high when the cancer is seen earlier. Now another early warning sign is painful while making love, or when you're having intercourse with your partner. So it is in a medical jargon, a medical language, it is called dyspareunia, where you feel discomfort and you feel pain. Sometimes it is followed by the third sign, which is bleeding on contact. So after having sex with your partner, you will start seeing the bleeding. These are the preliminary signs that you should see, and immediately run to see the doctor, because you have to be evaluated. You have to be thoroughly evaluated. Investigation has to be sent, and you will have to be thoroughly investigated, as I want to, you know, as you can understand. So because when this is done early, the disease can be discovered early, and this will give you a chance of surviving the cervical cancer. Others, the continuous low abdominal pain. Continuous low abdominal pain is other early signs that will show you or will tell you that cervical cancer might be one of the differentials. And With that, the investigation also still has to be sent, and it will be done by the qualified healthcare providers. So you should pay attention and visit the health institution early, so that you will get as much care as you need, so to be able to be helped in that case. And other signs, actually, they are relatively late. They are not early, like unexplained fatigue and unexplained weight loss, loss of appetite. All those are signs that you should pay attention about. And also sometimes you can feel some heaviness into the vagina, and also pelvic heaviness, you know. So you should pay attention to such kind of signs, and when you see them, you should run to the health institution so that you can be evaluated early. And it is very important for you, it is very important for all of us. If you get treated early, it gives you a chance to survive, but also it gives us a chance also to hold our pride and feel very good, because when we treat somebody and it gets better, we feel good, we feel nice. We are not just there to confirm this or what, or to follow the palliative care patients. Yeah, that's also our job, but we feel so much better when we try to help somebody and achieve a better goal, which is getting disease free. That's what we aim for. That's what the quality of medical care is all about. Without taking very long, there are also other signs, but for those signs, if you see them, definitely that means you are late. You should have come earlier, but when you start seeing these signs, it means you are late, and the chances of survival are not zero, but they are again limited depending on the stage of the cancer. If you start seeing something like urinary retention, you are not able to void, you are not able to pass urine easily, or you are starting to experience things like constipation, you start having issues with your bowels, your urinary tract, you cannot void, you cannot pass stool easily, you start feeling heaviness into the vagina, you start having difficulty breathing, unexplained cough, unexplained weight loss, like I said, you start having those symptoms that really shows that the cancer has migrated from the reproductive organs and it is going to distant organs. Those signs are alarming signs that probably the cancer has grown, and for that it needs urgent and intensive care, so that they can help you to improve your quality of life. So those are some signs which are relatively late, but still, if you see them, don't feel like your life is over. There is still some chance depending on the stage of the cancer. However, you should come and have a proper evaluation by the responsible or the appropriate health personnel, and they will also give you pieces of advice that suit your condition. All right. Let me cut it short. Let me make it not too long for the first time for the English speakers. I think we've not been doing a lot of English dialogues on this channel, but this is the beginning. Allow me to end here, and maybe we shall see how this will trend, how this will go viral. If you can share it, if you can subscribe, if you can make this channel grow much more, I promise you we are going to make much more videos that are helpful to the society where you are living. As long as you show me love, I will show you what I can help in terms of information spreading, information sharing. As a medical doctor, it is also my role, it is also my burden somehow to feel like I have informed the public. Okay. All right, so allow me to end here. Let's meet in our next talk. Probably I will be also inviting some people around so that we can have a proper discussions and what which I think it can be helpful for some some people. Right, so thank you very much for all of you who have been with us. Tune in, please subscribe to this channel, and see you next time.